We also want to have a quick chat about schools in relation to religion. Schools have no legal basis to compel students to attend religious instruction classes. This is according to a report to be published this week by Atheist Ireland. They've sent a 21-page legal opinion to the Department of Education on the right to opt out of religious instruction under provisions contained in the Constitution. So to tell us a bit about it, I'm joined on the line by Michael Nugent of Atheist Ireland. Michael, thanks for being with us on Lunchtime Live. Tell us about this document. What exactly does it contain?
Well, traditionally, over the generations, Irish schools have just either forced or coerced or pressurised children of all religions and none into religious instruction, typically in Catholic schools. Now, Atheist Ireland over the past few years has highlighted the constitutional right to not attend religious instruction in schools. And how the schools have reacted to that is they have started to just make it difficult to opt out. They say you have to sit at the back of the class, they won't supervise you, you can come and take your child away from the school, and just generally try to make it difficult to exercise that right. So we've put together a legal opinion from a barrister as to exactly what the constitutional right means in order to empower parents to have their own conscience respected in schools with regard to the education of their children. And that legal opinion essentially cuts through all of those excuses. Under the Constitution, you are entitled to not attend religious instruction and you're entitled to be supervised by the school if you decide not to do it. They can't just sit you at the back of the class. They have to let you go out of the class and have to supervise you and ideally give you another subject. And also they have to do that within their existing resources, because it's a condition under the Constitution. It's a condition of taking state funding for schools that you respect those rights. So there's a lot more to it, but that's the essence of it, that parents now have something that they can go to their schools with and say, you are breaching our constitutional rights, and we don't want our children educated into religious beliefs that are contrary to our own.
So a parent would have a better leg to stand on to be able to say, I don't want Johnny sitting in the back of a classroom not doing anything for the 40 minutes that everyone else is doing religion. I want you have to do something else with Johnny in that time. And would that mean teaching him something else or teaching her something else? Or does it mean that they just have to be supervised in a different room?
Well, at a minimum, it means that they should be supervised. And there's what the barrister says is a decent legal argument that they should get another subject on the basis that they would be discriminated against in terms of the amount of education they get based on their opting out from religion. So at a minimum, supervision and a decent legal argument for another subject.
Is there many school children, like how common is it that they're made actually attend their religious education, even if they're not of that religion?
Well, the Catholic schools, which are 90% of the schools, overtly do it. And what they do is they do teach the state curriculum, which is the NCCA religious education course, but they combine it with a document that they have prepared called the Faith Formation of Catholic Children. And so what they do is where there's something in the state course, they will incorporate into that some Catholic teaching. And so they try to claim that they're doing something that is just the state course, but it's actually a mixture of both. And the legal opinion that we've got directly addresses that and says that once you merge those things together, then the right to not attend constitutionally kicks in.
So, Michael, the 21-page legal opinion, so it's gone to the Department of Education. What happens now?
Well, we'll be seeking meetings with the Department of Education and also with the various education partners, the teachers' unions, the ETBI, because the ETB schools, which are supposed to be state schools, do the same thing. And a lot of them have formal arrangements with the Catholic Church in terms of how they do religious instruction. So we'll be lobbying all of the education partners, but more importantly, we'll be making this advice available to parents.
So they have it.
So they can go to the schools themselves, and we'll be putting together a draft letter that they can bring to the boards of their schools. They can get that on teachdon'tpreach.ie, which is our website for this issue, or they can contact Jane Donnelly, who's our human rights officer, and she will give them whatever advice that she can.
OK, Michael Nugent from Atheist Ireland, thanks for getting in touch with us on Lunchtime Live. And anybody interested, particularly in that topic with children in schools that you don't want to take religion, teachdon'tpreach.ie is that website that Michael said there. But let us know, 53106, what you make of that. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back.